What is up, my ducks and drakes? Welcome to the crawdad, and today I want to talk about something that's been consuming my entire being lately, and that is candy. Not Candy, like the food or like the chocolate or suckers. I'm talking about Kandi, candy, which is a form of bead art. I'm not saying just bracelets or necklaces, because it's so much more than that. You can make masks like I'm making here. You can make cat ears. You can make little mushrooms or octopi or turtles or penguins. You can make panels. You can make just about anything out of beads. Like, people make corsets and tank tops out of beads. And frankly, I want to make one of those. I just need to figure out how. And of course, get enough beads for it. So, subtle plug, I guess, but if you like what I do with the candy, I have an Etsy shop where you could buy the stuff I make and get a personalized note from me. So if you somehow like my YouTube channel and you'd like to receive something handmade by me, that is how you do it. Using this Etsy shop to save up for a car, because I'm almost to that point in my life. Yay! Also college. I'm almost to college. Dang it, I'm almost to college. Starts panicking. So, candy is just one of the bestest things in the world to me right now. So, go into Hobby Lobby. You could get trays. You could get trays from Walmart too, of different colored beads for like $12 to $15 in those trays. But the cheaper option is to get the bags of 500 beads for $2 each. If you find a sale, they'll only be $1 each. That's why I go to Hobby Lobby when there's sales. Then I get the bags for $1 each. Like last time I went to Hobby Lobby of $50. There's a sale where each bag was $1 each, and I got 35 bags. Yeah, I'm kind of just off the edge here. Beads, and so I can make all sorts of things with them. So I got home, and I also run an Etsy, but I also did a flea market at my local campground where I sold octopi, bracelets, headbands, ties. Yeah, you can make neckties out of bracelets. Neckties out of bracelets. Neckties out of beads. It's quite incredible, and if you want a hobby, this is a great hobby to get into. So I was at the campground, and I probably shouldn't be going into these details, but I'm going to anyway. I sold a whole bunch of beaded stuff at the campground at the same price as you see on my Etsy shop. Guess how much money I made? No, seriously, guess. I made $140, including the orders I got afterwards. But $140 for making little beaded octopi and bracelets, and I did a custom ordered headband. It's a super fun hobby, and then I got to turn it into a hobby that I also make money off of. That was just a bonus on the cake. It's like, people like drawing, people like making clay sculptures, people like singing. Not a lot of people could say, hey, I took this thing that I did for fun on occasion, and I now make my rent's money off of it. Ooh woo. And I'm trying to convince you here to pick it up as a hobby. Here's why. 1, if you don't like time-consuming things and you like very fast finished products, this is great if you want to make smaller things. Like octopi don't take that long, singles, even some more basic cuffs don't take that long. This also works if you like more long projects and big projects, because candy has that. Like this mask, you're just seeing an amped up version of this. It originally took 3 hours. That could have been because of the 1 10-minute break I took, but I'm probably over exaggerating. I don't think it actually took 3 hours, but at least take 2 hours, because I watched at least 5 Danny Gonzalez episodes. At least, I don't know how many I actually watched. But there's bigger projects like masks and neckties, and I guess headbands, bikinis, corsets. You can make those out of beads, and it's quite time consuming. So whether you want this to be a time consuming hobby or a very short and quick on the go hobby, it could be both. Whatever kind of project you want to make. And if you need something, like, hey, I need a birthday gift for a friend, like, you could just give them candy, like, if you're an artist. I'm sorry to all the people who draw out there, but after a while, it seems quote-unquote childish to gift a friend or a family member a drawing you made for Christmas. Like, I tried doing that this past Christmas, and they're like, well, you're 14, aren't you a little old for that? And it's just like, I guess so. And now I'm 15, so now I'm definitely too old. So giving things out like beaded bracelets that are very high quality are very, very cool. Now, when it comes to these, I would say start off small. Start off with very decorative singles and X spaces, singular X spaces. There's multiple tutorials online. I recommend going with the tutorial person. Vicky Muffins. Vicky Muffins is such a talented candy artist, and they do such wonderful tutorials on their YouTube channel. I'll leave a link in the iCard right here so that you could look at their channel, because the Vicky Muffins is just, that's where I actually got the tutorial for this mask. They did so many tutorials, and they're so fun, and just, you really should support them either by watching their tutorials, or they also have an Etsy shop that you could go to and check things out on. Now, go to mine first, make sure of that, but like, also support Vicky. They're very good at what they do, and yeah, they're so good. I don't even know how many ways I could rephrase that. They're just very talented when it comes to candy. I mean, you see me here a couple times during this video. I accidentally slingshot the mask across the room, so it really tells you how talented I am. Now, the only thing that could get in the way of this being the most wonderfulest hobby for you is beads. They're very tiny. They're very chokeable. So if you have a tiny person in your house, like a baby, or a tiny person in your house, like a dog, then it'd be very hard to do this, because if you have an animal trying to eat them all the time, or a baby trying to eat them all the time, then it would not be good. But if you do want to continue doing this, I just would say keep them at a hard to reach place, and try to do the candy while they're not around, and try to push them out. So I hope this helped, and this gave you some insight into candy. I have my social media links in the description below, along with my Etsy. Please join my channel's Discord. There's also TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all the things like that in the description below. Today is Monday, so make sure to stick around for the Wattpad Wednesday in 2 days, and stick around for the Saturday to see what I'll be posting for my random post Saturdays. Next week, I'm also probably going to do a candy video, just because of how obsessed I've been with candy lately. It's literally just been my whole entire life currently, so it's going to be hard to find time to do anything else that is art related for this series, so be ready for more candy content. So hopefully this is entertaining enough for you to watch. It's sort of complicated, but here's some pictures of me wearing the final product. I hope it looks cute. So, like always, do your best.